All dogs go to heaven, but all cats come to Cat Island. Welcome to Cat Island!
I traveled to one of the only islands on Earth where all the inhabitants are cats. No humans allowed, except during visiting hours. Cat Island is home to thousands of rescue and abused stray cats who are taken off the streets and sent to paradise. Stray cats and dogs live in every corner of the globe, but Fat Cat Island is an answer to this crisis. And after research, there's no other place on Earth that did that. Most cities put strays in shelters, and some put them back on the street. However, here in Huiyan, China, they put them on an island in the middle of a lake and made it so you have to take a boat to get to them. The cats live permanently here. They don't get adopted out, and they don't get relocated. This is where they stay, and it's their home. And the island pays for itself. Every ticket sold funds the next rescue mission, and the whole operation is pretty much self-sustaining. It's a theme park where the theme is giving abused and abandoned animals somewhere to live out the rest of their lives. Nothing like it exists anywhere else in the world. You arrive by boat 10 minutes across Baima Lake, and when you dock, the cats are already waiting there, waiting to greet you. Not because they were trained to or they're being forced to, but just because it's what happens when an animal doesn't have a reason to run or to fear. It actually has a home and a front door that they can greet you at. And that's what Fat Cat Island actually is. It's not a sanctuary, and it's not a shelter. It's an island, and it's their island. So welcome to Huiyan, China, Fat Cat Island. up around 4 a.m. to leave my house around 5 a.m. to catch an early morning train from Shanghai all the way down to Cat Island. From the train, we ended up having to board a boat and then taking a taxi to the location. It was a really long journey, but honestly, I was sitting on the edge of my seat the whole time. How interconnected animal rights is with human rights. We're all conscious and sentient beings, yet humans are the ones who seem to dictate who is more conscious and who is more sentient. Humans are giving the wherewithal to abuse animals. And it got me thinking how those with power similarly justify abusing other humans. I started to think a lot about back home, started to think about the ins and out oppressive systems that keep us confined. All of it is interconnected, whether we choose to believe it or not. All of this pain, any oppressive system, it doesn't matter who it oppresses, is all interconnected, whether that's choose to be acknowledged or not. And it's all the same forces that keep us oppressed. When we fight back against one form of oppression, it's important to remember that it's all intersectional. And any fight that isn't intersectional is not a fight at all.
We are here, y'all. We are here at Cat Island, and today we are taking a very slow, very beautiful journey up into the island. And we have an amazing boat driver, who's taking us. And right now, everything just looks so peaceful. Like the trees are flowing, the breeze is flowing, everything is just really calming and relaxing. And I think that really speaks to the power of nature and the power of being out in the open waters. But not just that, it also speaks to like being in non-polluted, heavily polluted nature. Because I know for me, I grew up in the States, and Philadelphia and New York to be specific, which is two highly polluted places, and then currently live in Shanghai, which is also very polluted. And I think even when you're amongst nature in those places, like let's say you go to Jersey and you're in the woods, or let's say you go somewhere where there is nature present, I do think the pollution kind of outweighs the nature, and it ends up contaminating the soil, it ends up contaminating the trees, and also causing a lot of like asthmatic issues, a lot of health issues. For me, I grew up in the inner city, so I know a lot of inner city kids struggle with asthma. I have asthma, a lot of like IBS. So there's a lot of IBS. There's also a lot of like gastronomical issues, respiratory issues, things like that, large rates of cancer. And now with the new AI data centers that they're building inside of the inner cities, things are only going to decline from here. So really, I'm here, yes, to see the cats, but two, to kind of get an idea of what a future framework and what a future blueprint will look like for a society where we are not poisoning Black, brown, indigenous, and people of color. And it will be so easy not to, because look around. Literally, if you just look around, everything is designed in a way that benefits the people and benefits the society. But it just seems that in America, it's designed a little bit more, way more systemic and way more systematic to hurt Black communities. So I think that for me, this is just helpful to learn and get an idea of everything that's going on. And yeah, those are my 2 cents before we go in.
On my way to the island, there was something very contemplative about going to a place that was designed so intentionally. A place that I can now recognize, if this is possible, anything is possible. Everything can be built. It only just takes the right forces to build it. I was overcome with a sense of sadness, but also a sense of hope for the future. Sadness that things like this don't exist more commonly, but hope that it can. It just has to be done. I was overcome with the sense also Throughout the trip, I just kept thinking, wherever you go, there you are. Wherever we go, there we are. Wherever you go, you can make a difference. Wherever you go, you can make a difference, and you can build a world that you envision. It's going to take it may take a high price. And when I say price, I'm not talking monetary gain. It may take some discomfort, leaving your own settings and bucking against a system that's the status quo. But that's the price that we pay to build our new futures and new realities. And I feel Cat Island is a stark reminder of that we can build our own reality. If it's in our head and we can dream it, it's possible. And life doesn't have to be this way. Stray animals and stray cats don't have to be abused, and neither do the people, and neither do the most vulnerable parts of our population.
I think we're here. You see over there? We're here. Finally made it. Actually, no. So there's 3 different islands here. Let me talk into the camera. There's 3 different islands here, and one is a guinea pig island, one is a cat island, and one is I'm not actually sure what the other one is, but that one that we just passed, that's back there, that is like some sort of other ecological island. But it's cool to just kind of pass and see as we go all the different ecological landscapes. And also, I don't know if you noticed the trees here, but the trees are weeping willows. So weeping willows, usually they only appear like with fogs, or not fogs, but with swamps. So like in places like Florida, alligators, like places where the water is very, very, very dense swamp water. But here, oh wait, you can see it. But here they seem to have it, which leads me to believe that there may be some alligators in this water. We will find out. I think that for me, this is just helpful to learn and get an idea of everything that's going on. And yeah, those are my 2 cents before we go in. This is so cool. I cannot believe this. Y'all, I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. I think it's like a 10-foot sculpture made out of grass. I don't even know. It's not 10 foot. Wait, 10 foot is way too small. 40, 50, 50. I don't know. I was never good at math. I actually did not pass math.
When we docked at the island, there was a really sweet woman who immediately was selling cat food and cat toys and lots of gifts that we could bring to honor the cats and just to have fun with them. I stopped for a second to have a brief encounter with her.
Can you wave to the camera? Hello. 我的朋友。这是我的朋友。Or 他是。Maybe I'll do this one and then I'll just do 多少钱 for 2?
这个15，我就你来，这给你一起拿20吧，一起给你20。
太贵了。
不贵，你还上岛，你还看。
What
你
is
要买了贵了还要来赔。
What is she saying the total is?
你总共
总共20。
总共20啊？
啊，不花给你那个的。
15吧？
不能，他贴的那个了。
What
你
is
看看
the
这个是
what's the
2块钱
total?
一条，岛上是5块钱一条嘛。
Total?
餐配院。
We're here at Cat Island. Let's come inside. This is so cute. Oh, he's hungry. He wants food. What do you guys have to say? Today I'm interviewing these beautiful cats and I want to know, what do you have to say for yourself? Is that what you have to say? Hi. What do you have to say, guys? What do you want to say to the people? What do you want to say to the people out there? Any thoughts? Oh, this one, she has thoughts. What is your thoughts about the political and economic state of the world? What is your thoughts about, racism, immigration, all of that? Here, guys. Oh, let me give you your snacks. Just wait a moment, please. Wait one moment. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Hold on, y'all. They're about to literally jump me for this food. Okay, yeah, they're... Okay. Yes, I know. You're hungry. Wait, oh no. Wait, they're trying to attack me? Just give me a second. I'm trying to do this. What? Okay, now they're all satisfied. And this orange cat. Okay. You gotta share. You have to share. You have to share. Okay, keep going. I'm trying to make sure. Calm down. Everybody has to eat. Trying to... Hello.
I'll give you guys a quick tour of the island so you can know what to expect if you ever come in person to visit yourself.
So let me show you around.
Immediately when you land on the island, there's a giant bulletin board that teaches you all about cats and signs of when they're happy, sad, scared, or frightened so that you can know how to properly engage with them.
Welcome to Cat Island. Today I'm your teacher, Talia Smith, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what the emotions of a cat really mean. Now, first order on the agenda. When a cat's tail is fully upright like this, they're a bit curious. They're kind of wondering about you. They're trying to see, hey, who is this person? It's a little bit of intrigue, like if you're on Hinge or something and somebody is swiping by you on Hinge, then here, that would be the human equivalent right here, Hinge. Next, we have this flat laying down position. The flat laying down position here just means at ease, at rest. So the cat's very comfortable with you. Now, if you see a cat in this position, it's likely maybe a family cat. It's likely maybe a relative's cat, or it's just a friendly cat on the street. But it's really rare that, stray cats who are on the street will be found in this position because they're usually in like some sort of life or death threat situation. So they try not to bare their stomach because that puts them in danger. So if you see a cat like this, it's a good sign and it means that you probably have good energy. Next we have this, which is like curled up in a ball. Oh, and then he's very interested in the lesson. This is my student for today. Do you have anything to say? Right. Okay, so if you see a cat curled up like this, then basically it's frightened. It's very scared. If its eyes are widened, it's similar to dogs. Like, you know how when dogs get scared, they have whale eyes? Cats are similar. Their pupils are going to dilate. So they're also going to curl up. Now here you have, this is also a little bit frightened. If a cat's rubbing against you, obviously it likes you. It has taken a liking to you. Or you have food, which is, most cases is you have food. I'm going to come over here a little bit and show you guys a little bit over here too. Oh, it's a butterfly. Now, what's really important that a lot of people don't talk about, which is the position of the tail wagging. That is incredibly important. Honestly, I think the key to telling a cat's emotions is through their tail. Like that kind of says everything. Their tail and their ears. Now here, actually I'll start with their ears. When their ears are airplane ears, watch out. They're ready to take you up and through there. They're ready to royal rumble. Like they're ready to tear you at this point. If their ears, no, this one is funny. If their ears are airplane ears like this and their back is arched like that and their tail is straight up, that you're a goner. You're cooked. You're done at that point. Like at this point, if you have made a cat that mad, one, you might be a possible serial killer. And two, yeah, they're basically at this point, they're asking, do you need that? Because they're going to give you that. This one is like a little bit sad. But anyway, going back to the tails. When a cat's tail is wagging really fast, sometimes people think it means they're excited, but it actually doesn't mean that. It could mean they're really agitated and really annoyed. So if you're doing something like you're touching the cat where they don't want to be touched, or they are, they're trying to sleep or they're trying to focus on something and you're just constantly rubbing them, this here, fast moving tail, means that they're pretty much about to attack and they're about to get into this state to ask you if you need that. If you in fact need that. This one is just like a little bit slightly like a slow moving tail. Doesn't also mean too good as well. Like it could mean relaxed. It depends the pace at which it's slow moving. It could possibly mean relaxed, but at the same time, look at my student. Look at my student. She's enjoying the lesson, y'all. Let's move down here for the lesson because she's enjoying it. What do you have to say? They're so talkative today. But she's enjoying the lesson, period. Okay, let me get back to my teachings. My star pupil will watch here. You can get both of us in frame. Can you see both of us?
Okay.
Oh, wait. This is, oh, wait, there might be another one here. So this is, the last sign is when their tail's like flicking, that's not a good sign. The last one here, if it's a little bit slow, a little bit leisurely, that's kind of a good sign. It means they're relaxed. And if they have slow blinks as well, you're sold. So let's go.
Ready?
Okay, guys, so we right now are on our way to this one right here. And we're going to follow the map and see where it takes us. Doesn't work. Oh, look at this. We found a friend. He's talkative. What do you have to say? He was just talking. Now he's camera shy. I guess nothing. Lots of really cool statues. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard. This is my friend. Look. Come here. Hi. Aw. Okay, let's go. We're here. We've made it. I agree. I agree. I agree. This one? Because she may go. Okay. What do you have to say? Is that all you have to say? You had a lot to say earlier. Hello? Oh, it didn't work.
Bell Hooks said that the way a society treats its most vulnerable tells you everything about what that society actually values. Not what it claims to value, but what it actually does. We talk about compassion in the abstract all the time. We build systems, pass policies, hold conferences, and then we look the other way at the thing right in front of us. The abandoned, the abused, the disposable. The ones nobody made a law to protect. For most of history, stray animals have fallen into that category. Invisible and managed at best, maybe. Eliminated at worst, and more so all the time. And the argument was always the same. We have enough human problems. We can't afford to care about everything. But here's what sociologists have known for a long time. How you treat the vulnerable, you don't have to care about says more about your character than how you treat the ones you claim do. Cruelty is a habit, and so is compassion.